All right, look at us go. This is like the most flawless start we've had in a while. Right? Got time to get our heads on straight. This is Chris. I got Tyler with me today. We're going to do a stream game. We are looking at 1,000 points, 10th edition 40k. Tyler's bringing some bugs, and I'm bringing some boys. Bugs and boys.
Good old High Fleet the
Wild. If you're on Twitch, you're going to have to give me a minute because I am loading up stuff to monitor that chat. Do what? And we have audio, so that's perfect. Good to know.
Love it.
Turn that volume down. All right, so real quick, we're going to go over what our mission is, what our deployment is, and everything else, and then we'll kind of talk briefly about our lists. Anybody that's seen straightforward, this is how you play type of stuff, answering questions as we go. Let's see, where are my screenshots? Library. Right. So our deployment zone is Dawn of War. For those that don't know, it's just 10 inches from the table edge. So we're looking at, go ahead and point that out for him, Tyler. All the way across. Our mission rule is hidden supplies. So what ended up happening is, go ahead and point to the two objectives we moved. There was one objective in the middle. We ended up moving it 6 inches directly towards a corner and then putting another objective marker on the opposite side. And then the priority targets is our primary mission. And it is, you score 5 victory points at the end of each command phase for each objective you control to a maximum of 10. So we have 6 objectives and we can only score 10 primaries a turn. It's going to be a little weird. But that's it. And then we haven't really gone over secondaries. And honestly, Tyler, since this is kind of like your first real go at a 10th game, do you want to bypass secondaries or do you want to pick one?
What do we got?
There's a few. Assassinate's still one. It's, I believe, 4 points per character. Bring It Down is still one, which I actually give up a lot because I have 6 Coptas and 2 trucks. There's Engage on All Fronts, which is slightly different. Because you only have to be 3 inches into the table quarter now for Engage, regardless of how many.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a couple others. Those are the ones I know off the top of my head without pulling them all up right now.
I might just do Bring It Down. I want to play an actual game today.
Okay.
Because, I mean, how many points do you give up on Bring It Down now? I don't know what it's like now.
It's absurd. Because I believe it's 2 base.
Sheesh.
Right. Here we go. Is 2 victory points, and you get an additional victory point if it has 10 or more wounds, and then an additional if it has 15. So my Copters are all worth 2 each, and my trucks are worth 3. So that's 6 plus 6 is 12 total victory points for killing all my vehicles. And yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's a auto tank, I guess.
Yeah. Is kind of the way this works.
Okay.
Oops. So we're taking Bring It Down.
Because we're only doing a combat.
Do you want to play 2? 2 secondaries? 2,000 point games are 2. I believe the 1,000 point games are only 1. Okay, perfect.
Stick it to the rules.
And then you've got how many characters?
Just 2.
I'm.
Hive Tyrant and a Brood Lord. The Brood Lord's in the unit with the Bean Stealers, and the Hive Tyrant's just he's Hive Tyrant stuff.
I think for this mission I might just take Engage. So I get 2 victory points if I have 3 quarters, but I get 4 victory points if I have 4 quarters.
Okay.
All right, and we're playing the full-size board, and now I'm going to go ahead and pull back up the Twitch chat. And for everybody out there, if you're watching, make sure you say hi to each other. YouTube, say hi to Twitch, and Twitch, say hi to YouTube. That was terrifying.
A little bit.
Oh, God, I'm bonking shit. Okay, so we're not going to go through the models, but Tyler, I see, is that just a Hive Tyrant?
This is the normal Hive Tyrant, WYSIWYG, everything is WYSIWYG.
Okay, perfect. So we've got 1 big unit of Termagants, it looks like.
Yep, 20 man, 2 5-mans of Gene Stealers. Hive Tyrant, Carnifex, 3 Zone Throats, and 6 Ranged Warriors.
Okay, and a Dude Lord, I see.
It is, in fact, a Dude Lord.
Awesome. I've got charge. and shoot.
No, that's what they do.
Right, but I don't normally have that interaction.
I know.
I do have a beast boss going in the other squad. So one squad will have a beast boss, one squad will have a pain boy or pain boss.
Also, I'm going to cut you off right there for a second. In case anyone wondered, Broodlord's going with Gene's, one of the 5-mans.
Okay. Yep. And then I got a unit of 6 Coptas, not because I think they're going to be good, but because I just want to get them on the table. I don't have high hopes or expectations. Coptas look not great for their points.
What's your enhancements?
That's the only one I took. Cunning but brutal.
I took one enhancement as well.
Yep.
My Pipe Tyrant has a depth of biology.
Okay.
Basically, if he takes damage at the beginning of the command phase thing, I have a 4 Feel No Pain, and I have a base 5 of Feel No Pain.
Awesome. My Beast Snaggers lost their invuln, just so you know.
Yeah,
they have a 6 up Feel No Pain. It's actually pretty solid. I'm not complaining. Trucks are T9 now. Kind of chunky. And they have a 6 up invuln, which I think is to just kind of compensate for losing the old Ramshackle rule. But honestly, if Ramshackle just interacts the way it does on a battle wagon, I'll be superbly happy. Because it just reduces its armor of contempt. So if all my vehicles end up getting to that, I'm pumped.
Apparently, what John has said, the battle wagon's poo.
The battle wagon is total poo.
Okay.
It's 185 points.
It's poo. Stop right there.
Right. And really, so that's what makes it poo. It needs about a 20-point drop to make it playable, because most people don't realize that every gun you could put on it is effectively worthless. Because, like, you could put a cannon on it and it doesn't affect your transport capacity, but it's either one shot at strength 9, neg 2 damage, or a D6 shots at, like, strength 5, 0 AP.
Sounds like a Venom cannon.
Right. But you could also put a zap gun on it, which lowers your transport capacity. Maybe that one doesn't either. But it's also just a single shot at ballistic skill 5. Yeah. And then you could put the kill cannon on it, and the kill cannon does knock your transport capacity down to 12. And it's still like strength 9, neg 2 damage. So it's just like, I would never, ever put that on a battle wagon. Like, I would just keep playing them the way I always did.
Is the Bonebreaker good, though?
It's not in there.
Oh, it doesn't exist anymore?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Because of the way battle wagons are, the Bonebreaker is just a battle wagon that gets an extra D6 attacks on the charge. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're going to roll off for attacker defender. I got a 3.
I got an invisible dice.
There you go.
Because I don't have my dice at all.
Silly goose.
I also got a 3.
This is the way.
You are playing a Phoenix Gaming game.
That's right. I got a 1.
I have a 6.
All right, so Tyler, you actually have to be attacker now. There's no choice. I'm going to just move that, and then put it over on the tray so that as we need them, we can both get them. You look like Tourette's guy right now.
Probably.
He's got a neck pillow on for everybody that's wondering.
And I'm yelling, "Oh, Bob Saget."
All right, so I will have one beast boss go in a 10-man of Snaggas, and then the pain boss go in the other 10-man. Larry's going with the squigs, and then the Coptas are going in deep strike.
What kind of devastating wounds you got? Okay.
I don't think I have any. I would literally have to double check. If I do, it's only on the pain boss, or not the pain boss, the beast boss.
Okay, yeah,
but I think he's. Without looking, I think both of those are just anti-monster, anti-vehicle with no devastating wounds, because that's where Ed Wappa's Kill Choppa comes in.
Okay.
You want good rules, you got to spend your enhancements to get them, buddy.
We don't need them because everything is good.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
So sorry.
I'm going to be monitoring the chat on Twitch, and Tyler's going to be letting me know if we get chats on YouTube. So really, it's whichever you prefer. Makes no difference to me. For everybody that's out or that's watching, all these are ruins. Okay, I forgot there's a delay, and I was like, where's my hand? We're going to be playing all the ruins as first floor. I think we just play as armor containers also, rather than... Well, you can't be inside them, forests or area terrain. I don't have footprints. So they're just really pretty armor containers. I'll move this one in so it's more like that one.
Okay.
All right, so I have to deploy first. I got a truck full of duders.
So what do I get if I'm attacker?
You get to watch me deploy first.
Oh, okay.
So there's my pain boss. And we'll put the Beast Boss in there. Well, because of, like, for competitive play, tables are symmetrical, attacker and defender matters a lot less for that interaction. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, but they're not on the Legends list, so I'm wondering if they're going to be getting a new kit. And I'm not in any way trying to get your hopes up. It's just one of those where it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because that was the first thing I went to go see. Was to see where the hell the hazard.
You got Venom cannons?
I have 2.
Strength 9?
Strength 9, neg 2, 3 damage, and the smaller venom cannons are 2 damage.
Are they still strength 9? Okay. I'll put a truck full of boys right here. And it is.
That's a truck full of boys.
You know what? That's actually not even a smart thing to do.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're doing.
I'll put it here.
Okay.
Well, it was more just like I'm not on an objective, so there's no reason to not be on one. Yeah. Yeah, no, and I know that, man. And like I said, I'm just hopeful that they're getting a new model because they didn't get put on the Legends list. Would be kind of neat because I get the feeling that's a unit that GW moves a lot more than they let on.
A unit of 6 warriors with a potential soon to be to exist a Queen Tyranid Prime within that unit. That's eventually going to happen.
Are you getting winged warriors too? Like new Shrikes?
Maybe.
That would make sense if you're getting a new Prime.
I would hope. But not my hope.
Are they T5 still?
Yeah. Pretty much nothing about them changed, excluding their weapon and ballistic skill.
On the table. Are they 4 for ballistic skill?
Yeah.
And weapon skill?
Weapon skill is 3.
Were they 2 before?
Oh, wait, no, they were 3.
So just their ballistic skill changed.
Just their ballistic skill changed.
Okay.
But they get a bunch of attacks.
We'll put this one here.
They get 5 attacks each in melee. Their Decimators, I don't think they're assault, but my Hive Tyrant has the ability within a 6-inch aura of getting assault.
Right.
Onslaught, technically.
Well, Alex, I will say this is as much as it would be disappointing, the good news is you would have some of the coolest looking commander models.
Sure. Also, you were probably like the only one ever running them.
That's a Carnifex.
That is a Carnifex.
God darn effects. Is he a monster? Does he have a 2-up save still? Yeah.
These things literally just got better.
Do they reduce damage still?
No.
Okay.
They have fire and fade, but they have to move closer to you.
Okay.
I think it's 3 inches or something like that. I'll have to look.
That's fine. I just more so I know because I have a lot of 2 damage attacks with anti-monster. So it's okay. It's a lot of neg 1 though, which kind of sucks. That's most of my codex still.
Hey, at least you have AP.
Like, still most of my codex is neg 1.
Is that it?
Yeah, because my Comptas are in Deep Strike, buddy, so you get to just drop.
Gene Stealers, they're just chilling back here on the objective.
That's right. Oops, all commanders.
Actually do that now. Kind of funny because there's no such thing as an attachment right now.
And each commander is its own separate data sheet based on its suit. I'm done, Tyler. Everything else is like in transport. The only really good thing about the way points are right now is I finally get the stupid wrecking ball for free on my truck. So I actually have a reason to use it rather than spending 5. It's like 10, strength 10, neg 1, d6 damage. Like
How many attacks?
1. And it's 1 extra attack. So I still get like my little wheel attacks. But then because that's how it's always interacted, right? Is the wrecking ball was always just a single attack. But you had to spend 5 points for it. And it was just like, why would I ever do that?
I mean, it's free, I guess.
Right, but now that it's free...
Whatever. My Termagants, though.
Nice.
I am real happy with how they're looking.
I painted a model.
Me too. I painted 2 boats, 2 dudes, and 5 Termagants yesterday.
I actually knocked out 5 Beast Snaggers. And they're even now they're not completely done.
That's okay. And then
Well, he's got us on mute probably by now. But all right, so you're down. I'm down. Is there anything on the YouTube chat before we get started? All right. Pachow. Have fun going first, nerd.
No.
5.
Have fun going first, nerd.
Probably. Ha-ha! All right.
Huzzah!
In my command phase, and at the top of the battle round, I don't declare my WA
Why not?
because it's done at the top of the battle round, and I don't want to.
Trash. What?
And he said toodles. All right.
Toodaloo.
So, I don't have anything to do in the command phase, so we can just bounce straight to the movement phase. Oops. I did it again. Do these have a gun?
Yes.
Psychic attack?
Yeah.
What's it do?
Let's go look.
Go ahead and look. I'll do some of my other movements first,
Okay.
or while you're doing that.
I know they have a blast and they also have a focus.
What's his honky's move? 8 for a hive tyrant?
I think it's 9 or 10.
Well, that's
Yeah, they still move fast.
disappointing.
That's his normal movement. It's moved that fast back in 8.
I thought they were 8
9.
without the adrenal glands.
No, they were 10 with adrenal glands.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they were fast.
Well, that's still all right. So we're 20-ish inches away.
The winged hive tyrant's disappointing. I'll tell you that.
So even if he moves 10, that's a 10-inch charge. So we can work with that. Show me what you're working with.
Getting there.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, here's the zone throws. Ranged weapons because their melee sucks. They have a focus and the warp blast. That's D3, 3, 7, -2 D3. That's the blast. It's also lethal hits for the warp blast, but there's no hazardous, which is kind of cool.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah, that's like the one thing you don't have to worry about them.
Back you up. Back it up.
Hive tyrant.
All right, so that's still a pretty spicy charge then. All right. What's the range on it? I wasn't listening.
24.
Okay.
Okay.
What was that? What was that part in the middle?
Stuff and things.
Do they still move like 5?
Yeah, they move 5 now again. They used to move 6. Now they move back down to 5.
These guys will advance. Oh. So they get to move 15. I don't know that I want to move that far up.
Why not?
I'm not super worried about this.
No, I just want to do something with them. I don't care.
Maybe I will. So we'll...
I can still move through these.
Infantry can.
Okay, they are infantry.
Fly works a lot differently now, so be prepared for that.
Yeah, you have to like measure this,
Yep.
this, and then that,
Yep.
and then go that way.
You bet. Unless it's infantry.
Yeah.
Then you can still move through.
Yeah, that's what the infantry are. These infantry are.
Well, those are probably infantry too.
They are.
So,
They also have fly.
okay.
Will the hive mind? Oh yeah, I can literally target a unit within 12 inches with a free stratagem once per turn.
Oh, one of yours. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Neat. I'm going to give you the blick.
I figured. Where's it going?
This truck is going to...
Hold on, I might... Oh, no, I can't.
You have 1. We gained it in the command phase.
Oh, I thought it was
We
one.
both gained it in the command phase. I gave you a spin down, you silly goose. Like balling as I have it. Am I right, fellas?
No.
All right. I mean, if you want to Overwatch it, it's hitting on 6s. And then you don't have any command warriors. It's 3 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s. Wow! Strength 5 to T5. 4s. 1 save. 0 AP. Okay, so real quick, let's point out how cover works for everybody.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So now that I've made my attack, my hit, my wound rolls, Tyler allocates it. He can, in fact, place it on any guy in his squad. Let's say he puts it on this guy. All he needs to do is, because he's partially blocked by this terrain feature, he could be like, I get cover.
Oh, I was actually about to say how that works.
That's exactly how it works. Okay. Like certain things have a wholly within 3, but for now, we're just going to play it real easy. If you're not fully visible, you get cover.
Okay.
Right? And then ruins have a little bit different interaction, but we'll get there when we get there.
How many got?
1, just 1. And it'll be a 3-up, I assume, for the cover guy?
Well, I still take it.
Yeah. How do you like me now?
I don't.
All right. It's a little rude. And then this one's going to give them the blick down there. Oh, 5s. If only my 6 is exploded, Tyler. I have a fight on death strat. I have a 5's explode strat.
I don't really have anything to do in melee, strat-wise. Kind of just base buff.
It's funny, because, like, 8th edition, you could play a shooting Orks army, and evidently that was too good. And our guns haven't been worth since. Uh-oh. I think Twitch went down.
I believe it.
Check the computer.
You look okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, we're back up. It might have just been my phone being wonky. Go ahead, do your thing.
What we're going to do here.
Oh, Alex said you give him a time also. So he's not listening right now, but just so you know, you need to tell him what time you're picking him up rather than him telling you.
Okay.
Because if he tells you, it'll be like noon. And like I said, I'm going to be going into clean, so I'll be in early. So whatever time you guys want to get in is fine.
Okay. I'm going to go and advance these dudes.
Do it, coward.
I give them all assault.
Oh, do they have strength 5 guns? Is it death spitters?
Yeah, death spitters actually surprisingly didn't change.
They're still neg 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They might be. I'll double check though.
That's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong. It was just like, man, all my guns, which didn't have AP, not that I'm crying about it, but I'm crying about it.
So you're crying about it?
Right.
Because we got good rules and you don't.
I wish I could argue with you.
No, we actually have a decently solid book. Probably one of the most balanced books.
It's neg 1 now.
Oh, okay.
Strength 5 neg 1.
Okay.
No, and I will say, like, I'm not disappointed in my rules for Orks, outside of the fact that it was just like, we're gonna copy paste your 9th ed book and battle wagons. That's kind of disappointing. And mega knobs, they're still solid, but they lost so many attacks.
He's underneath.
I was talking to Bailey last night, and I was like, bro, I am reading through Space Marine data sheets, and it's just infuriating me. And he was like, God, now why? And I'm like, all your stuff, nothing, it went up in attacks or stayed the same. Nothing went down. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, my mega knobs get 2 attacks each now. Like, what the heck?
I would say the Tyranids kind of got the Space Marine treatment as well. Everything just went up in attacks.
Right. Yeah, but down in rend and stuff. Yep.
So I'm going to ask this right now. For moving on top.
Uh-huh.
Does their fly, do they just...
Well, so if you want them on top, they have to up and over, even though they're infantry.
Like, normal movement of it?
Well, so you'd have to do this. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. And I think it was intentional, just because I think they're trying to tone down how powerful fly is. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that's what it'd be.
It just seems silly. Alright, I can't see.
Oh. Yep. Alright, chat's good. I can always tell when the old lady's texting me, because there's like 40 text messages. And also, if you guys are watching, right, use the 40k app. It
really
is
good.
Phenomenal.
It's really good.
Infinitely better than the last 40k app for both list building and rules reference.
I honestly, God, hate to say it, I didn't battle scribe.
It's prettier than Battlescribe.
Yeah,
I will definitely say that, and the interaction is very clean. I would put it's easier to use than Battlescribe, right? Battlescribe kind of has a learning curve when you first pick it up.
Like, I immediately, whenever I downloaded it, I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yep.
I was like, okay, cool, we're done. I just
Yep.
put 1,000 point list instantly.
It is phenomenal.
Yep.
The only complaint I have... No, actually, like, the only complaint I have is that there's no way to export your lists outside of a copy-paste function. Whereas Battlescribe, I could download it as a Battlescribe file and then upload it to OneDrive so that I can just pull my rosters anytime I want to from any device. That is a functionality that most people probably don't want or need. but it is one that I greatly appreciated. Shoot me, son.
I am, and that's exactly what I was just looking up.
Where are we starting with? Your warriors?
I'm gonna start with them first.
Where are their guns going?
The venom cannons, they're gonna go ahead
into the truck.
Well, that truck.
That truck.
And then everything else going into them.
These are T7. I'm just letting you know. You're just as likely to wound the truck as you are them, so you're almost better off dumping all your shots into the truck. Like, if you're going to shoot, you just shoot everything at one of them.
Yeah, I might as well. 2 3 shots.
Going at the truck?
Oh, 2 shots.
2 shots. Timmy, 2 shots, son.
On fours. I'll take that.
Are they sustained? I don't think they are. It is T9, so 5s. No, these are venom cannons, so 4s.
You don't actually only sustain hits? We would have sustained hits if we had a wing Tyranid Prime.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Just break off some gargoyle wings and put it on your Prime. It would look so cute with the tiny little wings.
So, fun fact, it actually would because that's what I used back in the day.
All right. All right. 5s. All right. Okay. 1 minus 2.
Yeah.
But I actually can claim cover because, again, I'm not fully visible. So it'll be -1, so 5 up. I fail it.
2 damage.
What? That's crazy. He's got 8 wounds left.
Take that, nerd.
Oh.
Alright, so 3, 6, 9, 12.
Catch me outside. How about that?
That was poopy.
Maybe.
I miss hitting on 3s. Just 2 -1s.
So 4s. The neg 2 going to neg 1 and vehicles being able to get cover now. Mm-hmm. Those all interact in such a healthy way for the game.
Venom Cannon also going from the card effects to there.
Let's go, son. Is he ballistic skill 4 or 3?
I don't know.
All right.
Sorry, this is taking a little bit.
No, and that's why we did a 1,000-point game, is because we want to make sure we're getting everything right. We don't want to be, we know everything, and if we get it wrong, like, make sure you let us know. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything.
That's okay. 1 shot.
It's gonna hit, Tyler.
Maybe.
See, it's gonna wound.
On 3s.
Oh, what? Not 3s. It's a venom cannon.
Yeah, strength 9.
13-9.
Oh, I got wounded anyway.
All right, takes 2 more.
3 damage.
Oh, because it's the heavy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, gonna shoot those.
Okay.
What?
Good gravy.
Anyway, what's their base save? Feel no pain, I'm guessing?
They have a 4-up save and a 5-up feel no pain.
Okay, so we're pushing into a 6-up save. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do that.
I mean, I've got a couple dudes that I can cover, so I can take a 5-up.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Dead bleach, right? How many wounds do they have piece now?
3.
Oh, okay, so it'll be a dead bleach.
Yeah, as long as I fail all my feel no pains.
D3 blast, so we have 7.
You'll get +1.
Yep. I get
3 shots, son. Let's go. He probably hits on 3s. Oh, he stayed ballistic skill, too.
Yeah, he never really
Okay,
did.
okay.
The wing tyrant sucks.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's one of those where that is GW's kind of like, oh, you abused this?
Yeah.
On 3s.
I was talking to some dude yesterday. The only thing I literally had going for was paroxysm.
3 of them?
Yeah. And
I make 1, so we'll start with him. Obviously, like, yeah. I've got this group that can make cover. So he first one out of the 2, he's dead, and then the second one will go here. He's got 1 wound left.
Okay. But what I was going with the paroxysm.
Yeah.
It literally on a roll 1, you just take D3 morals.
Yeah.
I mean, would anyone want to take him?
That's how my weird boy interacts, buddy.
Yeah, but the other one's just -1.
I think it's kind of like a Perils of the Warp interaction, I think is what it's supposed to represent.
I'm going to go ahead and just shoot my focus blast at those.
Okay.
So this is on 3s.
Okay. And then strength.
Actually, let's see if you roll 1. Okay. Strength 12.
Okay, so 3s. Rend?
Good question. I know it's strength 12, though, but I can't promise that. 3.
Okay, so he's not completely visible to the unit, so he'll get a 6-up save, and then damage.
D6 +1.
He's dead. 6-up save for this guy. Make it.
Okay.
And then you said 3 total, right? So another 6-up save for that guy. He fails it.
Okay, another 2 damage.
So he's got a wound left.
Okay, that was pretty good. I like that.
All right.
And I'm going to
Charge me, Poppy. Okay. You've got... No, you're outside of range of most of my guns. I think they're just 6 inches on a lot of their stuff. Yeah.
That changed. I used to be 12.
No, they have one 12-inch and one 6-inch, and the 12-inch is just a piece of shit pistol. They've always...
I'm being greedy.
Rerolling?
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah.
6.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think a 6 is going to make that, friend. You needed like a 8 there. Okay. Well.
Yeah, goodbye, Gene Stealers.
Maybe. We'll see. Is that the end of your turn?
Unfortunately.
You don't score anything for Bring It Down.
Right.
At the top of, well, at the end of my command phase. Okay, top of the battle round, I'm going to declare my WA now. Army-wide advance and charge. All my vehicles and everything get it. And 5-up invuln. And it ends at the end of your turn. So
you're telling me?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. I get 10 points in primaries. So let's score those real quick. So I got 10. Boop. All right. And command phase. Do I have anything I need to do? I don't think so.
Actually, I have it right there.
Yeah.
I was just saying.
It's cute.
I have things. What's their objective?
I don't know, because I have this one and this one, so I wasn't even worried about that one.
Yeah, I was just curious what they're actually are. There's OC one. Hello. Hello.
How many attacks does that little homeboy get?
1.
The Hive Tyrant.
6. He has last shot. Does something, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man. When you put it that way, Tyler.
I know, it's so helpful.
I'm so glad that it does something. So it re-rolls its wounds. All right. So we got to get some engage going, right? Like, that's a thing we need to do.
You could make an entire freaking melee Hive Tyrant, too, if you wanted to give him, like, I think, 13 attacks in total.
No, he's got to get out, too.
He's part of the unit.
So I think we could do that. He only gets 6 attacks. So we're going to advance them. So they get to move 14.
Nuh-uh. No way. No. What are you doing?
And I think we do this.
I'd like if you didn't do that.
But that's what we're doing.
But if you did, I'd be okay with it.
That's fair.
But can you not do that, please? Please, I'm begging.
All right, so this is going to move up here.
Can you advance in charge now?
Army-wide.
Okay, I just didn't know that changed. I know you have your invuln. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the what changed is that everything gets it, not just core. So I'm within 3 of the objective, but I'm outside of 3 of this corner.
You do control it because you have more OC, though, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe. Let's find... Well, I'll look in a minute, because I won't need to know just yet.
Okay.
These boys are going to advance.
Because I only have 1 dude in range of it.
5, so they'll get to move 11. So I can get them here. And actually, really, if you're cool with it, I'm going to use a strat, dude.
That's fine. If you're going to move... Completely forgot to do this. If you're win 9, I get to move D6 inches.
Oh, with the Termagants? Yeah. Is that every time or just once?
Once.
Okay.
Well, once per your turn.
Right. That's what I meant.
They move 3 inches away.
So they're going to add 2 to advance and charge rolls until the end of the turn.
Okay.
So they get to move 11, 12, 13.
I used it against it the other time, but I got it wrong. I can do it whenever, technically. Well, not whenever, but that's what I did.
That's okay. And again, that's why we do this, man. We have our learning games. I'm cracking the Battle Sisters out today.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Are you going to Riches?
Rich and Austin. Yeah. Somebody's going to have a not good time. I just don't know who.
How many devastating wounds are
Actually, not that many. But their +1 to wound strat that I used to crank on you with Zephyrum can be used on, I think, any unit now. So, like, I can put it on Repentia.
So a murder unit you're talking
and so I've heard so many Sisters of Battle players talking about how bad that index is. And I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's great, right? I think it's solid. There's some really good standout units. Celestine looks silly. Like, I wouldn't say she looks busted, but it's funny. Junith is pretty good.
Who's that?
The name character that's on, like, the little floating statue plinth thing. So
I don't know what that is.
It's okay. You've seen it. It's just I've only played it like once or twice. We're on the bottom here, Tyler, because I'm gonna come mix up your guts here in a minute.
I figured. Telling a couple of those charges kind of.
Yeah, the 8-inch was definitely a makeable one, and I'm kind of surprised you didn't.
Yeah, we don't really have any charge buffs anymore.
All right, so we're gonna back that up so it's 3 inches into that quarter, and then you're within. Cool. And Q fly to the Valkyrie. Or maybe some Fortunate Son. Where do I want these guys?
Or, is that? Yeah, I did it right.
That ain't me.
What was that?
Oh, I got space for days.
Oh, no.
Space for days. What's his toughness?
Or 5, actually.
Oh, cool.
Or 3 wounds now again.
Oh, good. My rockets are still 3 damage, bro.
Oh, no, but guess what? You gotta freaking hit me still.
I feel this. I really just want the, what you call it?
Shoots me?
No, the engage. I need the engage points. Because that'll give me 1, 2, and 3.
Does the unit have to be wholly within the engage now, still?
Yeah, 3 inches in, though.
Okay.
So that's why my trucks are so far back.
Making sure.
Yep. I have to be 3 inches outside of any other table quarter, and the whole unit has to be wholly within. Okay. So my trucks will be my qualifying units there.
Man, I just got that unit painted.
Hashtag new model syndrome. Am I right? I get it. Okay, I do have. I can kind of finagle them like that, and I think we're good. Yeah, because I can bring this one back, and bam, now we're good. Let's make sure this is good. Yep, we got space there. Perfect. All right, let's go, son.
Don't think so. Bucket of attacks in melee though.
Yeah, but they went to 0 AP, so we'll see how it goes, buddy.
Question.
Answers.
Would I still get the benefit of cover for being on top of this?
Yes, because you're wholly within the footprint.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
All right, so it's -2 anyway. So it's just going to be pushing you to your invuln.
Yeah, I'll just make a trial that works.
The truck's going to shoot your warriors. You're in rapid fire range, so it's 5 shots now.
No, you're not.
Bet 2 hits.
It's a big shooter.
Yeah, 2 wounds. You can pick up a warrior right now to my truck, smartass.
No. What's EP actually?
There's none. Didn't one of your guys? No, you re-rolled it, didn't you? Or did one take a damage? He did take a damage because you re-rolled it and failed.
I did the thing on accident.
Yep, you're fine. So now this truck will shoot the Gene Stealers.
No, you're not. They're T4 still.
2 saves, 0 AP. If you put it on the Broodlord, he can claim cover. You can't actually. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, get the whole precision.
Right, and you have to kill the bodyguard unit. So 1 dies.
No, 1 damage, right?
Yeah, they 2 wounds. Oh, neat. I forgot about that. You told me that. So they advance. They can't shoot. Let's pull up some. My
opinion, the best unit in the entire codex again.
Are they 5 to 10? Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I feel like they're gonna go 28 to 32mm bases, but once they get the new freaking models, GW.
Squig
Come
hog.
on.
All right, let's do some squig hog, boys, son. Oh, they're 9 inches. Sorry, not 6 inches. And they're all assault. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So 4 saddle get weapons, hitting on 4s because they're Gretchen. Wounding on 6s. I'm going into the fat dude in the front.
Okay.
And then Stickas on 5s. Right?
1. I would assume it's a orc.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if they have anything. Nope. Because they used to do +1 to hit versus monsters. So I wanted to see if that's still interacted. Wounding you on 4s. 1. Neg 1 for 2 damage.
3 up.
Do it, coward. Okay.
It's
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Too good. Dear Games Workshop, please nerf bugs.
They do need a little small nerf. Just a very, very
boop,
small
boop, boop. I guess we're just going into the Coptas now, friend.
Really, it's really just card effects that need a nerf.
I was talking to John, and he was not thrilled with the Coptas. And I was like, yeah, I also don't think they're going to be very good.
How many shots now? Are they still D3?
Yeah, but I think they only have 1 rocket launch at each now. So they cut their shooting in half.
Yeah, that's...
War gear options for every...
That's okay. You can just run kilocans now.
Yeah, they all just have Copta rockets.
Yeah,
so it's going to be 6 D3 shots instead of 12, but they're twin linked, so they're going to re-roll wounds. It's a trade-off. So that's pretty good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 shots. You're not wrong. On 5s, because 5s are cool. 3. They're T what?
5.
3s. Twin linked. 2 neg 2s for 3 damage each.
4 Benwold.
Yeah, got one. All right. I think we're ready for the charge skis.
No, you're not. You're not ready for me. I'll tell you that.
All right. You don't have enough to intervene, right? Because it's 2 CP. Okay, so that means you don't even have enough to interrupt.
I don't have enough to do shit.
Spicy.
Overwatch.
So we're going to send these guys here.
No, you're not.
I get to add 2 because of the strat I used.
You
So that's
did
a
it.
5, 6, 7.
You made it anyway.
I mean, that's fair, I think. So we're going to move, and I know I don't have to do it in this order, but this is what we're doing. Boop.
I feel like there was... Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The card effects can literally move into melee, which is kind of cool.
Why?
What is after he shoots, he gets the move.
Oh, like a World Eaters kind of interaction.
Yeah. We have a couple units like
Some of these guys are basing, Tyler. It's just your spindly ass dudes can't.
I can't help it.
Right. No, I get it.
Tyler can't do shit about it.
So he'll be underneath there. He'll be there, which means they'll be there.
Those are the new boys.
They're beast snaggers.
Some new boys.
I mean, yeah. My Copta's going to charge a Broodlord.
Okay. I mean, the Gene Stealers.
9!
But the Gene Stealers.
Well, yeah. But
Broodlord. You have to be base to base with me now.
I am. They're 6 attacks each now, which means there's 7 attacks on the wall. So again, a little bit toned down from what they were before, which is funny because from all the tournaments that we went to, I've only ever run into somebody who's played against them once. Everybody I've ever played at tournaments was just like, I never see these on the table. What do they do?
Rockets and shit.
And I'm like, oh boy, you gonna learn today, son.
Rockets and shit.
These handsome boys, do we multi-charge? Or do we just tag the Tyrant? I think we just tag the Tyrant. I'm glad that we just tagged the Tyrant, Tyler.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So he'll come out.
Does he have fight first? I don't think he does. I'll work it out.
I'm kind of finagling your models here.
You're fine, dude.
Just because of, again, how spindly they are.
You gotta touch.
Huh?
You gotta touch.
I get a pile in. Calm down.
No, you gotta touch. You gotta touch.
We will. Don't worry. They'll charge your warriors.
I don't think the high power really has anything special, including him just being a beat stick.
I mean, that's fair.
He has more attacks though, which is kind of nice.
Do Do.
Melee, 6 attack, strength 9, -2, 3 damage.
And I think I just might not get some of those boys in there. All right, that's okay.
Probably should have done shout to work.
All right.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting I have a freaking detachment bonus.
What is it?
I can get sustained hits or something like that. It's too late.
Oh, you pick like one thing for each. Yeah.
I prefer
It's like the
that.
combat doctrines.
Yeah.
I get sustained hits, Tyler, because it's cool.
I don't get nothing because I forgot my own rules. I never think about it because we've never had that. So it's just like, oh, okay.
All right. So what does a beast boss do?
Nothing. He's just a placeholder.
Oh, okay. They add 1 to the hit roll, and he has devastating wounds on the charge. So,
what's the AP on it?
neg 1 or better. Like most of it's neg 1.
What about the beast boss?
Let me look.
Specifically asking in case I need to do the 6-up invuln fight.
I would have.
Or is that only in the shooting?
That's shooting. Go to ground. Yeah. That's only for shooting. I would have given him the claw, which is strength 10, neg 2, 2 damage.
I mean, I still have to save.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide where I want to fight first. It won't matter a ton, but it could be relevant. We'll fight here first, and we'll spend the 1 to give them 5s explode. So we'll activate our pylons. He's going to come around and touch. And these actually did touch, sorry. Nope, I forgot that I rolled high enough that I touched. So we'll just do that, sorry. There we go.
Son of a gun.
So they're all going to get to fight because they're touching and touching each other. All right, squigs.
Tyler could just immediately wipe them.
You could.
Actually, that's a lie because I can't do more than.
I have a 5-up invuln now, though, so it's a lot less likely.
But the potential is always there.
All right, so they get 1, 2.
No, I can't kill you all entirely.
3.
How many wounds is the Nop on?
I think he's 4. He actually no. He got toned down a little bit.
Good. Straight to hell.
So these are the squig jaws. They're hitting on 4s, but 5s explode. All right, so I pick up 8.
This is a freaking field opening.
Strength 6, which is actually 7, but I think it's still just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't think the knob does anything, but let me look.
I have a save of some kind, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's only neg 1s.
Oh, it is? So 3 up.
2 damage a fail, buddy.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, I'm +1 to hit. That's fine. I'm not going to re-roll that. That's
there it is. I'm glad I'm still playing 9th edition. Takes 4 wounds. He's down to 6.
It'll forge. Okay, so let me find my squog hogs. Did I tell you I'm getting some dinosaurs for kit bashing new squogs?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, it's going to be glorious, Tyler.
They're going to be the Dino Riders now instead of.
I'm not a fan of the squigs. Like, it's just a personal preference of their aesthetic.
You can Raptors.
That's what I'm going to do, yeah. So now we get to hit you with the stickers, and those are 4 attacks each.
You know what you should also do? Instead of running
2,
Dinos,
3.
run Tyrannos.
So these are on 2s, 5s explode.
Mine's going to hit because I'm cute.
Oh, well, I'm immune to your cuteness.
No!
That's okay, I rolled a bunch of 1s this time.
Good,
Right.
You still get a lot of
Yeah, so I drop 4, but I pick up 6. And then these are anti-monster 4.
Hey, Chris, this is where your deck is at.
It's on, yeah, it's golf. On 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more neg 1s.
Wow, he got
owned. No.
Aww.
What's your toughness?
10.
Yes, 7 more neg 1s.
Okay, Okay, what was it though?
I have Lance also, but it won't affect my anti because it has to be a critical for anti to pop.
Okay.
So I would have been wounding you on 5s but 4s anyway.
So anyway, 3 up.
Yep. 2 damage a fail.
So he takes 3 again. Okay.
How many's he got left?
3. And you know what's even funnier with this little douchebag?
What?
He doesn't bracket.
Oh, I know.
That
Yeah,
was
we talked about that.
That was dope.
All right, time for the boy howdy, Tyler. He went up a lot of points.
Oh, you never fought with him yet?
No. Smash a squig, Jaws. There's only 2 attacks here. On 3s. And 5s. One more neg 1.
Second nerd.
All right, and then 1, 4, and then 6 more on 2s. Oh, I dropped 3, but pick up 1, and then wounding you on 3s.
That's the first time this happened this game.
4 neg 1s.
Come on, baby.
You can make these, Tyler. They're 2 damage a fail. Got to make 2 of them?
No.
I think he's dead.
Does he explode?
Yeah! Is he 1 mortal wound?
D3.
All right. Deadly demise my squigs. All right. 5 up.
I killed another.
Well, 1 had 1 wound left.
Are deadly demise all 6 inches now?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll just pull that guy for now. And he's got 2 wounds left.
Card effect.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do next? You want to do my unit or yours? Okay.
Warriors.
Is that a dead warrior?
Yeah, it's a dead warrior. And another one.
Oh, yeah. That's right. One was almost dead. Oh, you dead, boy.
I'll get him here in a minute.
Yep. So we know that 1's dead.
Yep.
And then my Snagus?
Yep. 1, unfortunately.
5 up because I got a pain boss. This is the way, Tyler.
I don't see how many wounds he has, but I think he has 5 wounds left.
That's fine. You're fine.
So I've been 100% explosion rate lately.
That's fair. I'm sorry, man. Like, those saves were rough. Push him back.
Yeah.
Moving these. All right. Boop. So they get to move 3 for their consolidate because they can end their consolidation within engagement range of an enemy unit.
Mm-hmm. It has to be within 3, though.
Yeah.
It's not like if there's no unit within 3, you just go to the objective.
Yep. And if you can't get to either, you don't get to consolidate.
Yep.
Perfect. Boop.
Tyler has, in fact, read on the rules of that.
Boop. Boop.
I am intensely knowledgeable on the melee phase.
About time.
Yeah, right.
And I think, honestly, once I do this, I think I'm just going to have a dude that can't fight. Seems reasonable. They're 4 attacks each. I have the pain boss, or the beast boss, who's going to get to fight. Let's start with him, because he's cool. He's a straight up G.
He could just freaking kill them all, too.
Probably won't.
And what's his damage?
I think only 2. But I'm wounding you on 2s.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's one of the reasons I got as salty as I did about Tau commanders just being as damage outputting as they were in the fight phase with their relics and stuff. Because I have a quote-unquote melee army who can't match that aggression. All right, so the Snag a Claw will be 4 attacks, but it'll actually be 5 attacks because I'm on the wall. On 2s, 6s explode. Well, I drop 1, but I pick it up. Yeah, Tyler can read. What's your toughness?
2 talking shit.
Alex just tagged you in a message.
Oh, okay.
What's your toughness?
Rolling on 2s, that would have been 2.
Yeah.
3, next 2 you said. So
yep.
6 up.
2 damage a fail.
See?
All right.
I'll just do it like this.
All right, so the knob's still in there, so we'll fight with the knob. He'll actually get 5 attacks hitting on 2s.
You might actually not kill him.
Drop 1, pick it up. They're strength 8, so wounding on 3s. Yeah.
On neg 1 to hit anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
They never were for the beast snaggers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because they were strength 7 base, not strength 10 like the other ones.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's not a power claw, it's a different type of claw. So 4 neg 2s for 2 damage.
Dead. I have 2 dudes left with a wound on.
All right, so here's the next 4. I drop a bunch, but I still pick up 3. Strength 6, so I'm wounding on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 neg 1s.
Kill him.
I could. Mathematically, you probably will. Yep.
Yep, that's enough.
All right. Kind of difference.
It wasn't enough. Because I failed.
Oh, I didn't get 3 itches in. That's okay. We'll only have little engage this turn.
Them?
Coptas. 7 times 6.
36? 30.
42.
Yeah, that's 7 times 5.
7 times 5 is 35.
You know what? Just continue.
7 times 7 is 49, Tyler.
Oh my god, yes, I
3,
know.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Let me get
potatoes.
3 more dice, and I'll roll them twice. These will be on 3s. 6s explode, and they're strength 6, so wounding on 3s.
Okay.
On 3s. Only 2 6s. Trash. And 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No rend. And that was the first half.
They're dead. Oh, I have the blue board left.
Yep. On 3s.
Where's the other one? Oh, I already grabbed it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No rend. On the heckin' dude lord, son. That was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's still dead though, buddy.
Nope. One wound left.
He's 6 wounds?
He is.
Why is he so many?
He's always. I mean, I'll double check.
Yeah, because all my characters went down a wound.
Yeah, but we're better.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. That bug superiority complex. I don't care, because I'm going to activate my pain boss here.
No, I'm about to. Yeah, he has 1 wound left.
Okay. Yep. Man, that's crazy. Like, good for him.
Yeah. He actually went up in wounds.
So he's going to pile in. And I'm not going to really be able to do much.
I know.
I'll get a couple guys on here, but I think just 2.
Yeah, you smell.
Oh, okay. Well, those 2 hopefully will be enough.
Paintballs by itself.
Yeah, they're not as scary as, like, some of my other characters.
Yeah, but Orks.
Right, it's still just dice. Okay. Pain boss, I believe, gets 4 attacks on the wall. Oh, well, that's... Honestly, I don't think that's good. I think that's bad.
Well, he has 3 attacks base.
I'm looking right now. Yeah, all my like a lot of my stuff went down in attacks. Yep. And he hits on 4s, which I kind of thought he did because he's got a power claw.
Yeah.
Strength 10 right now. What's your toughness? 2 wounds.
Yeah. 2 4-ups.
2 damage.
Actually, I'm gonna reroll it because I'm cute.
Okay.
I'm cute.
And then I've got, I think, just one other guy that can fight you there.
Okay.
And these are on 3s and 3s. 2 more.
I can make these.
Do it.
We're good, actually. I'm
Nice.
level 5 and a 4.
I'm okay with that.
Me too, because that means I still have to take battle shock.
Yep. All right.
Bye,
Everything has fought. Your dude lord gets to fight.
I don't know what I'll do with my life. I think I'm gonna fight some. What's the wounds in the toughness and all that?
Oh, that is a fantastic question, my friend. Let's pull them up. Death Copters.
Yum.
Right?
Literally.
They're T6, and they are 4 wounds still.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go to the boys instead.
All right, the boys are T5.
I don't get points at killing them, but like, I just want to kill stuff.
It's fair. How many attacks does he get?
I think it's like 5 or 6. Speed, Finland, it was the new.
Boss weapons.
Nice weapons. So 5 attacks, yeah.
All right. T5. I don't know what you're wounding on.
So far 4 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And
So 2 saves.
Yeah, 2 -2s.
Here's the 2 saves. Make 1. How much?
2 damage each.
He stays alive with a 5 and a 6, and then the 4 mortal wounds. 3 die total.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because the truck still controls that anyway. Okay. That's it, buddy.
Unfortunately.
That's the end of my turn.
Beginning my command phase,
I'll
I
get
battle shock.
2 points for engage. Go ahead and do your battle shock.
I get freaking these snaps.
Ooh. Do you get to pick the highest 2?
We get all
or you just add them all together?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I got a 7 on the dot. Leadership 7. I think we're good.
Yep, yep.
Turning hands are fine. Little groups are fine. Okay, good. Beginning of my turn.
Yeah. Gene Stealer, send them into my squigs, you heckin' fool.
No, the card effect's probably gonna do that. Because, you know, it's card effects. He's gonna show you the card effects.
I'm about it.
These are moved backwards.
I thought about bringing the Beast Boss. He's funny.
I would 100% change my list up a little bit. No lies.
The one on Squigosaur.
Yep.
He's funny. I've been playing on TTS a little bit. I played with this dude I met in Kansas City. His name's Dan. Super cool dude. And
sounds super cool. He has a name named Dan.
Right. Super friendly. He plays Krons. He's a pretty good player. And like that Beast Boss having a 4-up feel no pain is just like, okay. And he's like, I don't know, like T10. Like, thing is absurd. And it's very killable. Like, it still dies, right? But just the randomness of a 4-up feel no pain.
Depends if I'm in range. I'm thinking out loud. I don't think I am in range. I think I'm just a little bit. If I move just a little bit more forward, I think I will be.
Well, you got a 5-inch move, so.
Yeah, I know. It was just. I don't want to stay. I want to stay up there, and I'm just gonna warp blast into that.
Yeah.
Because they don't do mortals anymore, which is kind of nice. They don't feel overwhelming. But
Instead, everything else does them. Not your army. I just mean it in the game.
Yeah, like, we literally lost 85% of our mortal wounds.
Well, it went to Eldar and Space Marines, buddy.
They also have a 6-up invuln because they're in the 6.
Okay. I have a 5-up invuln until the end of this turn.
Good. I'm just gonna end my turn right now and say, "Suck it, nerd."
Weird flex.
No, I'm not gonna.
I guess I'll fight.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my pew-pews from him to him.
Okay.
Do 3 shots.
Sure.
Hey, I got 3 shots finally. Probably
Into the squigs?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. On 4s. No, those have been, well, all right. I was going to say, those have been pretty money. On 3s into the squogs. Okay. Hey, what's your detachment bonus? Pick one. You just started your turn. Pick it.
Army rules. No. Invasion fleet. Hyper detonations. You're bringing a lot of vehicles, but you're also bringing a lot of infantry. Really would be a lot of. Are they infantry now?
No, they're mounted. So they're kind of like in that biker category.
Honestly, I probably would do the sustained hits.
Okay.
Each time I turn in model.
Is that every phase?
No, it's one first battle round. I select one.
Yeah, but I mean, is it shooting and fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's why I was
So
like,
so 6s explode for the rest of your turn.
rest of the game.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just do that because I'm dumb. I forgot.
For the rest of the game?
Yeah, start of the first battle round. You click one.
Oh, I see. I see. It's
Yeah.
not like combat doctrines where you pick a different one. It's you pick from a tree, and that's what you get. Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Until the end of the battle.
All right, 6s explode. Let's do it, boy.
Anyway, I missed. We're just gonna shoot there.
Yeah, because they're engaged.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, see?
technically I can shoot into them.
Because they're vehicles. They're -1 to hit. And you
But-
can't see them. Actually, you can.
Yeah,
Well, so it's real weird how it interacts now. If I'm touched in and you can see me, but I can't see out. I have to be wholly within to be able to see out. But because you can probably see me over the top.
I can see you with them though.
Yeah, absolutely, you can see me with
That's
them.
what I was looking at. Like this, I wasn't too worried.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No,
the term
we're going
against.
there.
Yeah.
18 attacks.
Do it. Hood rat shit, son.
No. So 13, 14. I'll say 14 real quick. Four. Okay, and I will be getting same hits as 6, right?
Crits, yeah. So 6 is normally. So 3.
1, 2,
There's
3.
Yeah, I'd say there's another black die over here.
Thank you. Yep. But I got everything I need.
T5.
Yep. Leaning on 4.
You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got one more in there. 6.
No way,
5 up. Okay. Didn't like those boys anyway, friend. 6 up. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4 die.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we can actually take from back here.
Alright, so these dudes
I do that.
shooting there.
You bet.
2d3 plus 2 because blast.
Is it D3 plus 1 normally?
D3 just generic.
It's D3 plus 1 then, because I don't have 10. I only have 5 or more.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Oh no, I was talking about because they're per model. The blast.
Yeah. Each one gets a D3 plus 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I was doing it weird.
Yep. What you said and what you meant didn't quite line up, but I see where you were going.
2 and 3.
There we go. On 3s?
And then
Probably 3s. Or is that strength 12?
no. That was the focus.
Yeah, gotcha.
Way bottom.
Okay. Okay.
2. Neg 2s.
Damage?
D3 each.
First one?
3.
Second one?
2.
All right, 2 die. I'm under half strength now, friend.
This is the most I've killed in models for a hot minute. Specifically orcs. I think I killed like 2 orcs last time I played you.
Yeah, but I mean that was like
That was super skewed.
and I had already played a couple like quick games. You had not. Didn't really affect anything, and he's actually not that good. I would have been much happier with what I have now.
I'm charging.
All right,
That's all my shoot.
let's do it, son.
He don't shoot.
Nope.
So we're gonna just charge here.
Sure. Hey, you made it. That's crazy.
I love it. And boop boop.
Okay.
Bro!
I don't think a 5's gonna make
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah,
though.
you got your 1 TP that you just gained.
Thank you, Jesus.
Been there, friend. I do have 2 command points.
That's fine. I just want to freaking fight something. Let's get annoyed.
Okay.
I just want to fight the card effects.
Yeah, that's smart because there's a good chance I kill him.
Yeah, and he just murders. Card effects, melee, freaking claws. I actually not kill them all, believe it or not. But what's your toughest?
7. So on 3s?
Yep.
6s explode? Oh no, Tyler, you can kill them all.
Skidoosh.
On 3s? 4?
Yep. 4 neg 3.
5-ups? So I make 2 of them.
Here's the first one.
All right, what's the first damage?
6.
It's D6 plus 1?
Yes. He's super dead.
You actually kill him barely.
But.
And the next one?
7. He's also dead.
He is. So 2 die.
I'll take it. I'm assuming this is your knob.
I don't have a knob in the squad.
Oh, knobs don't exist anymore on them?
Not in them. It's this guy.
Okay, so, well, that's your knob.
Right. Well, so they never had a knob, which is why they were leadership 6. You just had Squig Hog boys. And then the knob on Smash a Squig wasn't part of the unit. Now you can attach him to the unit.
I mean, it makes sense. You would think he would be, though.
I don't disagree with it. I'm kind of surprised it didn't interact that way to begin with.
That's what was confused. Like, he comes in a box, doesn't he?
Yeah, he comes in the same box, and he is a knob, and knobs are typically my sergeants. Do I want to interrupt is the question. How many attacks do your little Gene Stealers get?
4 hits on 2s.
Yeah, but you're going to wound me on 5s.
Yeah. I don't think I'm twin length. I think I'm lethal hits. I'll double check.
If you're lethal hits, I'm definitely interrupting.
Melee. No, we ain't shit. 4 attacks, 2, 4, neg 2, 1.
I think I'm still going to interrupt, Tyler.
That's still a lot of attacks. That's 20 attacks right there hitting on 2s.
Boop. Then we'll bring him up. So we'll start with the regular boys first.
Okay.
4, 2, 4. On 2s, 6s explode. I don't drop any, but I pick one up. And then 3s because I'm strength 6.
There it is.
That wasn't that bad.
I'll take it.
3, 6.
2 die.
And then the knob. 2s. And 2s. 2 more.
Yeah.
And then 2.
Oh. Okay, that was the powerful. I was thinking of the choppers.
Yep.
Also.
Nope. And then the beast boss.
Okay.
2s.
There
And
it is.
2s. That's okay. So 3 more. And these are also 2 damage each.
Cool.
Nice. That's okay. That takes them way down.
Yeah, it forces a leadership though. And they're out of whatchamacallit range.
Synapse.
Yep. I mean, if they have the synapse keyword, do they still?
No, I think they have to have the synapse ability. We'll have to look at that later.
Okay.
Go ahead and do your fights with your 2 Gene Stealers. Because then I'll get to fight over here.
That's pretty cringe. But just 3 negatives.
Make 1. 1 damage each.
That would have been a mortal wound.
And the 2 boys die. So it's just the knob and the war boss now.
More like the knob boss.
Boss knob. It's like boss hog.
No, that's him.
All right. I'm going to swing with my Coptus, Tyler. I'm going to take my 42 attacks. Yeah, okay.
I was just rolling it on just to say
fair.
I rolled it.
And they'll stay.
Did you want to consolidate into my zone or if you physically can?
I don't think I can. They don't get to activate because they're not within engagement range now. So now, that's the end of your turn. Oh, I get the bonk. Thank you. Woo, boy, howdy.
Legally have to now.
I get to.
Do you still have to fight now? Like,
yes.
still literally, okay.
Squig Jaws on the little guy.
Punch.
2 hits on
Freaking toughness.
5s. Nothing. And then 2s.
Party!
And then these are on 4s.
59.
Cool. 2, 3 neg 1s. 2 damage each.
Oh my god. I can't make 3 up saves.
And he's already taken damage, right?
No, yes. Yes, he has taken 3 damage, so I forgot to do that. So he's down to 5, he takes 4 more.
So he's down to 1. Alright, the knob.
Yeah,
Whoop, whoop. 3 hits on 5s. 1 neg 1.
Yeah.
And I think he gets 5 attacks now.
No, he gets 1. No, actually, no, he gets none. He just exists to exist. He's a trash man. He's mean. I wish I killed him. I killed quite a bit of things. Not enough, though.
So 6 attacks hitting on 2s. Drop 1. And then wounding on 3s because he's anti-monster 3+. 2. 2 more.
AP?
Neg 1. He's dead.
Ah, I dropped it now. Can't 100% freaking explode all the time, I guess.
All right. And that goes away because you killed the other guys. I still control 2, but I owe you a battle shock on the war boss. 6, 7, 8. He should make it, even if you have any kind of penalties. The squigs make it, and then they're good. And then I will control 2 for 10. You still haven't killed a vehicle?
Nah, I pretty much just stopped killing anything.
You were like, vehicles are for suckers.
I just wanted to say I took an objective just to say I took one. If I killed something in melee, or just killed something.
Okay.
For bragging rights.
Gain a command point. All right. Now you do have.
Wah! Oh yeah, you have no more. Wah!
You can overwatch me. What? Uh-oh. Enjoy some. Hey, thanks a lot, Nathan. Yeah. It's been pretty cool. We're having a good time. 2K. So that's boop. Oh, I could.
You literally can control.
What is this? 3. So if I just subtract 6, if I go down. But if I don't go down, yeah. I can just subtract effectively 3. I don't.
Better be all on there.
Yeah, I can get 2 all on here. I think these 2 will just have to like stay like this.
Okay.
But we're gonna get them wholly within.
I was being very technical on purpose.
It is the rule, right? It is 100% the rule. If your bases don't fit wholly on the footprint or on the floor, if they didn't have the fly keyword because they're vehicles, they couldn't land up there anyway. All right, so they moved. Right?
No! No. I'm moving away. Get away from me. Get away.
When does that happen? After
Right
my
after
movement? Awesome. Because I get to put a D3 boys back, too.
Yeah, I lost that.
Well, the pain boss just does it once per game.
Oh, you can actually bring models back to life?
Once per game. Yeah. But it's better than it was, right?
It's one model more than you can actually bring back, I guess.
All right. I think we just kind of
Get away from me!
do this. So we have options.
Yep.
Our options are open.
No.
And I think we're ready for the shooting phase, friend.
No.
Okay.
No.
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 I don't really want to kill anything there.
Just don't kill anything. Just end your turn. You can call it.
The 2 Comptas that are on the floor are going to shoot those guys.
Okay.
And then the 4 that are on top are going to shoot there.
Okay.
The 2 shooting the zone tropes.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 for the 6 of input.
Go to ground. Yeah, yeah.
For these specifically.
So I'll get 3 shots into the dudes on the footprint. I'll get 1 hit. 1 wound. Invuln or die. All right.
I do not die. I survive.
Okay, how many models are in that squad? 20?
18.
So I only get to add 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty cringe, I know.
But it is per gun. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 18, 19, 20, 21 shots. This is how it's supposed to be, Tyler. 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 21.
Face of disgust.
On 5s.
I hope you missed so much. I'm glad you don't explode anymore.
I still miss that rule.
Yeah, but you know, this is
And
probably why.
I didn't explode so much.
No,
I mean, I
but-
didn't miss so much. Strength 9, so wounding on 2s. 3, 6, 7. 7 invulns, friend. They're neg 2s, so
Yeah,
you need to go to ground. Yep.
7, 6, 7, 1. Ah, that was irrelevant.
All right. Yeah, but you got to roll a die. That's what's important here.
I want to use the same ball. And just not have to worry about it.
Okay. I'm going to charge you now, friend.
This gets over with.
Copters are charging those dudes. Oh, I made it.
You literally couldn't fail it. Oh, man.
They're going to try that charge. I don't know what we're looking at, but...
I would say yes.
I'll roll it real quick. Yep, they made that one. Boop. And you can't interrupt again, right?
No.
And I still have 1 CP, so what do I really need to die? We're going to start with the Gene Stealers. Squig Jaws. These are on 3s because of the knob. And then Strength 6, so 3s. Nothing. The knob and the Squig Hog Boy. Those all hit. Pick one up. And these are on 3s. So that's going to be 4 neg 1s for 2 damage each. All right, they can't consolidate, so we'll go to the Coptas. I'm just going to say that only the 4 up the top can fight, the 2 at the bottom can't. So it's going to be 24 attacks. So it's going to be all these plus 3.
I'm going to move these.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. So we're dropping 1s and 2s. So here's my plus 3. So drop that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we pick up 4. So these 2 plus 2 more. And they're strength 5, so wounding on 4s. Okay. 11, 12, 13 saves, buddy.
Oh, they're probably dead.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah, shut up.
Can't make them all. Proceeds to make them all.
8, 12, is that 13?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Didn't have to look at him.
Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I killed them exactsies.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
Damn, you're dead.
All right. Go ahead and pile me in there, and I'm going to make my bonks. It's not really going to matter what order I do these in. So here's the pain boss on 2s. 2 die.
Hold on. You're not getting all of them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
All right. 2 die.
Yeah, because you can't save neg 2, right? The knob.
And save neg 1 now.
1 hit. These will be at nothing. And then 1. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 5. 2, 3.
There's 7 there in total.
7 models?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 boys. Yep.
7 boys, though. So 6 models.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I fought with 2, so I owe you 1 more swing. Gotcha. Misunderstood. Thank you, sir. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And I didn't bring a D3 back. What a silly goose I am.
Even
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 neg 1s.
Even talked about it.
But I didn't be about it, Tyler.
Yeah, it's okay. I've been a lot about that lately.
Heard that, buddy.
Yeah, but I am technically being about it. I'm hitting my model.
So what, 9 die?
9 die, yes. It is squad.
Is that squad?
It is squad.
Okay, I'm gonna say we'll call it here. We'll kind of talk out how we felt about everything. Overall, the games that I've played of 10th have been pretty enjoyable, outside of 1 or 2. And that's just because of the weird devastating wounds interactions that are going on right now, which I do think GW is going to address if they haven't already. I have to check the community page, but I do think we're going to get a data slate soon. How do you feel about your Nids intent so far, Tyler?
I need my characters.
Yeah.
For my warriors, like for real. Sustained hits don't stack anymore, right? Like you don't stack abilities now.
So you do, but not if they're the same ability.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of like how auras interacted in 9th. So if you have sustained hits 1 and sustained hits 2, you don't get sustained hits 3. You pick which one applies.
Okay.
But if you have lethal hits and sustained hits, you will get 1 explosion and 1 auto wound on a critical hit.
Okay. But honestly, I need my characters.
Yeah.
Like, these warriors, they have so much potential. It's just I needed my prime, my winged prime.
Well, and you know, like the Hive Tyrant dying was just kind of some poopy dice in the beginning. It really was. Like that is what it is. I feel like your gaunts are a lot more viable. Yeah, they die. But having that that go to ground strat, right, to help keep them on the table. And not picking them up to leadership, not that you did necessarily anyway, but having the 5-up save, like I feel like gaunts are a bit more viable. I haven't looked at the Horma gaunts yet.
They're strength 3 attack still.
Okay, so they didn't really change. Are they neg 1 AP still?
No.
So they went to 0 AP? Gotcha.
Actually, I'm gonna double check.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, but I think Sighting Talent still stayed at neg 1. But they might just have Hormagon Talent or something.
Right, like a their own unique attack profile now.
Yeah, it's okay. They are Hormagon Talent, strength 3, neg 1, doing damage.
Okay. So in Hormagons, especially with sustained hits, right? Like
that would have been really good if I remembered my rules early game.
Well, that doesn't help either. Is that like I don't know your rules well enough to help you, and then you forgot them. So
once I hit that, I'll just start to kill things.
Orks don't feel like they've really changed much.
Don't really know. Those things suck.
I don't disagree with you.
Those things are terrible.
So oddly, yes and no. The problem is that they're not worth their points.
How many points are they a model now? Points per 5 now.
Well, it's 3 or 6.
Oh, okay. Points per 3.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Because I think they did go down. It's 230 points for 6 of them, which means it's 115 for 3 of them. So they're sitting roughly 40 points a model. It's not quite. So
I don't know.
The issue is that Strength 9 is just not strong enough for shooting to deal with anything outside of like a Rhino.
Yeah.
You know, your Hive Tyrants are T10, so I'd have been wounding them on 5s, and I'm not putting enough dice out for that.
You'd be wounding Carnifexes on 4s.
Right. But that is like, the rocket is like our flagship anti-tank weapon.
That's our Venom cannons, our Strength 9 flagship, as you said, anti-tank weapon.
Right. You know, well, and that's the thing is like I literally have a unit called Tank Busters who have rockets, and the rockets are just like they're not busting tanks.
You don't have anti-vehicle.
And Tank Busters actually on paper look really good, and then you look at their whole data sheet and you realize that they're just wasted points.
Hey, at least they're not able to hit once you move the truck.
It's fair. I like how they went from bad to bad.
Bad to differently bad.
Right. But ultimately, I feel like the Army kind of stayed in a very similar spot. Like, our melee units are still pretty solid. Beast Snagaboys, the weight of dice that they can throw.
I 100% have the ability to kill them. Just my dice.
Well, and I almost thought about throwing those into your Hive Tyrant when I declared my WA.
Oh, it would have did something.
Because I could have had 5s exploding on them, right? So I could have had hitting on 2s, full hit rerolls, because you're a vehicle or monster. 5s explode. And just drowned you in 1 damage dice.
I don't like your wall.
Oh no, it's infinitely worse.
That's why you should always turn 1.
Just flex.
Just turn 1 wide. Get it over with. Some armies you probably will have to. Knights specifically.
Well, and that's another interaction where I think that might be getting changed. I don't know.
The towering it just seems poopy. You're this big, you can see over it.
Right, and I don't disagree with you though. Like the Koptas, probably not worth their points.
If they were maybe 200, maybe 195, maybe.
Right, if they drop like enough to make it a 200, point interaction, like I would consider them. I feel like the squigs are solid. The squig hog boys.
Oh, those guys can die. I don't care about them.
Like,
rude.
They're not great. They're not bad. I definitely like my bikes still.
They're 100% a Leroy Jenkins. Though.
Yeah.
What I call units.
Next time I see your dudes, I want to see the melee warriors on the table, please.
Okay, I'm just gonna use those.
That's fine.
But
that's fine. I just kind of because you can't just like multi. Yeah. I forgot. That's fine.
Yeah, they're twin linked and they get like additional different versions of them.
Right.
Like they literally get fighting stances and everything, which is almost kind of cool.
But
honestly, 10th edition, in my opinion, I like it. Just a couple rules need to be tweaked and
yeah,
okay.
It is definitely not a perfect edition.
One of the better ones, excluding freaking devastating.
Right, there's a handful of interactions that we've already touched on, but the core rules generally are really good. The mission layout I really like. How you just like can randomly roll your missions with different deployment zones and stuff.
I can see competitive play being you just roll these free like tournament.
So the 29th, the tournament I'm running, that's what I'm going to do is roll deployment zone, roll primary, roll mission rules, and then just post it all for each round. Like, here you go. So, thank you, everybody, for joining us for a 1,000-point game of Warhammer 40k. Thanks, Tyler, for coming out. You guys have a great day.